Okay, in this video, we're going to answer the question, can nonprofits operate a for-profit business? Okay, and the answer is, from the IRS perspective, yes, you can. And so there's two options that I want to give you. The first option is that you can operate that nonprofit or that for-profit activity, or the operations of the for-profit activity can be conducted through the nonprofit organization. And when you do that, let's say you got the nonprofit organization that's going to be conducting these for-profit activities, then the earnings must be reported as unrelated business income by the organization. So you're going to have to put a process in place, an accounting process in place, where you are tracking the revenues as well as the related expenses, and calculating your profits and all. And you'll need to file a 990T tax return with the Internal Revenue Service. All right. Now, the next option is option 2, where you create a new legal entity, a new for-profit company. And so when you do that, typically, because the organization is actually starting it up and paying for the startup costs, and it's just this whole for-profit entity is being birthed by the by the nonprofit, then the organization is usually the only owner. And in fact, I highly recommend that you do it that way and not necessarily get into partnerships, especially with individuals, because just different scenarios can happen where the organization is being taken advantage of. So typically, for-profit businesses that are birthed by the organization, we encourage that the organization is the only owner. And so still, you're going to need to track your revenues and the related business expenses for that for-profit entity in a separate set of books, because it's a separate business, and you're going to file the appropriate tax return. Now, when it comes to the state laws, typically the state filings follow the IRS's filings. So if it's an unrelated business income that that activity is conducted by the nonprofit organization, you're going to have to file unrelated business income tax returns within your state. And you'll also, if it's a for-profit entity, that for-profit entity is going to file its own state business income tax return. Now, when it comes to choosing a for-profit entity, you've got the option of setting up a corporation or even setting up an LLC. If you choose to set up an LLC, you also have the option to make an election to be taxed as a corporation. So that is an option. I don't want to get into the details for that, but I do want to encourage you to seek legal as well as tax advice from a professional, or from two professionals, one an attorney as well as a CPA, to provide the tax advice that you need, so that you don't go it alone and so that you don't go it alone and make mistakes along the way that may be a bit challenging or have some financial consequences. Okay, hope that helps you. Be blessed. I hope this information was helpful. Now, if you have a question, please leave it in the comments. And if you'd like to get more tips, be sure to subscribe to our channel. At Whitfield & Associates, we're here to help you get organized, get in compliance, and get control of your finances. So be sure to visit our website at churchcpa.com. Thank you, and have a blessed day.